What starts as a simple tree removal job slowly reveals a much deeper story. At first glance, it looks like another routine day for a professional arborist, but every tree has its own unique challenges. Before making a single cut, the crew carefully studies the surroundings, including nearby structures, roads, and hidden hazards. Safe tree removal is never about speed. It's about making the right decisions from the very beginning. As the work gets underway, it's clear that this video is going to be about much more than cutting down trees.
In the shade. 20-degree difference. Of course, when you get up in the tree, you're out of the shade. You're not fully in the shade. Right back here, it feels pretty good. Of course, it's still early in the day. So we had a storm recently that blew the top out of that tree, and it blew into the pool. It did not damage the fence, but it almost did. So all these tall trees here were pretty much taken down. She's had a couple of these topped before. You can tell this one and this one and this one are all bushy because they've been topped in the past for this same reason. So we're not touching those. There's poison ivy everywhere, and there's a road you can see right back there. So we're dropping and leaving everything, which is awesome. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's getting caught on something. Try to retrieve it and it's getting caught on a million things. So I was thinking about how dumb I look when I throw these throw balls. And I was thinking, like, why is somebody with good aim attractive? Why is that attractive? Like, from a mating perspective. Like, good aim and athleticism in general is attractive. Like, people like that. And why is that? Well, I mean, being out here in the woods, you kind of understand. Because, shoot, it kind of makes sense why athleticism is attractive from a mating perspective. Because what I'm doing right now, I'm not hunting, but this is kind of a survival skill. Throwing something in the woods, I feel ancestral right now. Throwing something accurately in the woods, I could be hunting right now. Ancestrally, I would be hunting right now. And same exact spot, dude. So I should be hunting right now. This is a hunting activity. And the kind of guy who can aim with precision is the kind of guy who's bringing home food, while the other guy is not. Oh my God, dude. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the fact that that tree has poison ivy all over it. Oh my. If you ever want a freaking reason to jump off a bridge.
One of the most difficult parts of climbing isn't always the climbing itself. It's getting the rope exactly where it needs to go. Watching him repeatedly throw the line shows just how much patience this job demands. Even experienced professionals don't succeed on the first attempt every time. Instead of getting frustrated, they keep adjusting until everything is set up safely. It's a reminder that precision often matters more than strength in professional tree work.
Listening to like talk radio. Yeah, I would listen to political talk radio and I would think about political and cultural issues. But I had to get so sweaty so quickly that you can't use it. So I just have to use this visor. Yeah, being downtown and seeing all that stuff, it reminded me of when I used to care about that kind of stuff.
As he works through the difficult conditions, including poison ivy and dense branches, he reflects on how important accuracy and coordination are. These aren't just useful job skills, they've been valuable survival skills throughout human history. The ability to throw accurately, stay balanced, and think ahead has always separated experienced workers from beginners. It's fascinating how a modern job can still connect us to abilities our ancestors depended on every day.
Down here.
Hi.
TV.
Yeah, being downtown, I remember when I used to care about stuff like that. So when I was down there, I noticed that I just don't care, and I haven't cared for a long time about stuff like that. Which to me is a good thing. I guess it's like, why would you want to spend your time and mental resources caring about something that something that you'll never have any effect over, something that is totally outside of your control. I'm not saying that nobody has control over social or cultural or political issues. Obviously, some people do, but not me. I don't want to, and I never will, as far as I know. So, for me, it seems like a total waste of time to care about stuff like that. So anyway, I was downtown and I saw one of those banners, like just like a political banner. I tend to focus on ideas. I'm not very practical, which I don't think is good. So I normally am daydreaming about ideas more so than real everyday practical things. But to employ a pun, this job and working for the fire department have kind of helped to ground me, in a sense.
The conversation then shifts away from tree work and becomes surprisingly personal. He explains that he once spent most of his time indoors, rarely noticing the changing seasons outside. Like many people today, his daily routine revolved around work, screens, and endless information. Looking back now, he realizes how disconnected he had become from nature and from the simple experiences happening all around him.
Met at the fire station and initially bonded over talking about like all the stuff you're not supposed to talk about, religion and politics kind of stuff. It was fun, and we kind of would argue about things and talk about ideas. That's what I tend to do.
One of the strongest messages in this video is about changing priorities. Instead of constantly focusing on things beyond his control, he found purpose through meaningful physical work. Spending time outdoors, solving real-world problems, and building practical skills gave him something that endless debates and distractions never could. Sometimes the greatest changes in life happen when we change the environment we spend our time in. He also shares how this career helped shape his personal life. Tree work wasn't just another job. It became the foundation for building a family, owning a home, and creating long-term stability. It's a powerful reminder that meaningful work doesn't only provide income, it also creates confidence, responsibility, and opportunities that affect every part of life. Success often grows from consistency rather than shortcuts.
So the homeowner wanted an option to just top these trees, but I talked her out of it, so we're taking them all down.
As the final section of the job comes to an end, the deeper lesson becomes impossible to miss. This video isn't really about removing trees. It's about finding direction and purpose. Every challenge he faced in this profession helped him grow into a different person than he used to be. Sometimes the right career changes much more than your paycheck. It changes your mindset, your relationships, and the life you build for yourself. That's what makes this story so inspiring beyond the tree work itself.